your grill might not be working, because there should be some significant action on the top of the pork belly. Even if it's taking long, it should actually be bubbling.
Okay. No, keep trying. No. First,
what we might have to do, Andrew, is we might have to intervene, and we might have to take that pork out, and we might have to put your pork in the middle of the oven, the middle shelf. You're going to need some good oven gloves, because maybe your grill's just very
this is exciting.
Bye, Michaela.
I'm slowing down the class now.
No, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. So take your pork belly out, put the rack in the middle, and we're going to see if your grill will work. But you're going to have to watch it really closely, because I'm always nervous of a grill on so close, because once your grill revives itself, it's going to, well, start burning things. Okay. I'll get my pork out. Also got that nice big chef's knife. So let me get one piece of the pork out that I'm going to show you guys how to carve. I'm going to show you how to present this. Oh, this smells like heaven. Okay. All right, so here's my pork with my crackling. Listen to that, guys. That's how I can tell that the pork is nice and the crackling is beautiful. And look how much flavor we have underneath. I'm sorry I get so excited. Okay.
So Mel, is that how we know when it's done, when the crackling is hard?
When it sounds hollow, you know that the fat underneath has also rendered and melted down, and that it's at least 2 or 3 mils thick. So that the hollow sound is a way to tell. Now, what I've got is my tongs. I've got my big knife, okay? Someone is very hungry. Holly, sorry, love. I can send this to you, but it might not be so nice when it gets to you. So when we're carving, the biggest problem with pork is, you know, if you try, even if you scored the rind, when we try and cut with the knife from this side, obviously there's a lot of resistance, all right? Thank you, Holly. Thank you. So I've done quite a few kilos of pork carving in my time. So this is the easiest way, and this is the way that I have developed to show you guys at home how to stop stressing about carving the pork. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually flip this pork over onto its pork crackling, and then I'm going to use my weight to actually bring the knife down and through, and you can hear that massive crunch when I do that. So just use your weight behind it, get a nice big knife, and then bring this pork back off of its crackling, okay? So it is absolutely gorgeous. It is moist. It is flavorsome. It's got a nice spray tan. And then what I'm going to do is just for presentation for the tapas, if I'm serving this as a main course, you can leave it in these big slices. But for the tapas, I'm going to cut it down into little cubes here, because I want obviously smaller portions for the tapas plating. So I'm just going to cut through there. See, I just sort of cleft it in twain like that. All right, and like I said, even if you've got crackling now, if you can, turn your oven right down from 200 to about 100 and just leave it there for a while. It'll definitely sort of cook it down, and you get a much more tender end product. But sometimes if the family's hungry, you're going to have to serve it straight away. So what I've got now is our lovely pork. I'm also going to get some sexy plates. So plates are so important, because we can make something look so much more expensive if we serve it on a nice plate. So you'll see here that I've got a black slate plate. I've also got these pretty little sort of pretty tapas style plates. All right, so we're going to do a few different options, and I'll show you how to plate this up. So we've got our butter bean mash, okay, our butter bean puree. And if you are wanting to keep your plating up nice and tidy, what I always grab is just a little saucer or something, so that if there is any mess coming out of our mash, okay, that I can sort of stop the drip. So there's our lovely mash. I'm going to put it onto this black plate, And this is quite thick, as you can see. It's really staying exactly where I put it. And now just working with the back of that spoon, I'm going to make a glamorous butterbean puddle. Okay, so that looks gorgeous, looks very expensive. Now I'm going to take my perfect pork in the little squares. I'm going to just pop them in there nice and upright. And I'm choosing the best looking ones here. Then I'm going to grab some of my broccolini. And I can actually just strip that down just so that it's smaller, because we want everything to be, you know, of the right size. So this is the where I get more money for my meals, because, you know, I've done that little bit of extra work. You could drizzle a bit of lemon oil over there. I won't do that because I didn't tell you guys to get any. Now I've got a little bit of fresh basil. So fresh basil over here will just add lots of personality and flavor. And I've got those lovely little edible petals. And now my trick here is I get that cream that I had, okay? And doesn't it look so vibrant on the black plate? What I do is I stick a tablespoon into the cream. So I've literally got half a tablespoon of cream here. All right. And what I'm going to do is a chefy drizzle around the plate, where I just add a little bit more personality to that. As you can see, it's really cheap and easy to do. But doesn't that look gorgeous, guys? I reckon I could get at least 20 bucks for that. Okay, what do you think? Oh, the cream spilled off. That's because it's quite thin. And of course, I could do that again on the other plate. So for the paella, once it's cooked, you could just do a little portion plate of it. But if you have a stacking ring, okay, I could actually stack some of that paella on there for you. And let me just grab some of that paella. I've just got it behind me here. And when I'm using a stacking ring, you can make your own stacking ring. So if you've got an old peanut butter tub that's empty, or if you've got dishwashing liquid that's empty, you can just cut that plastic tower down. Or if you've got tuna, you know, that's finished, you can take the tin top and the bottom of the tin of tuna off, and you would have a little stacking ring like I do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to compact. So that's just this is just the paella in here. I'm going to squish that down with the back of my spoon. Okay. And when I lift this up, it's going to present in a very expensive looking tower. There we go. All right. Now I can dress that up again with my various components. Remember, if you want to sound chefy, use chefy words, guys. You have my permission. All right. So I've got that broccolini. I'm going to add that on the top there. I'm going to add my beautiful herbs and my gorgeousness. Okay, my petals. And I might even get a little bit of beautiful extra virgin olive oil over there just to dress that little bit of salad on there. And voila. Okay. Look at our tower of pleasure. Look how expensive it looks, guys. What do you think? Why, thank you. Thank you very much. And so, guys, that's literally a wrap. Oh, and then, of course, the croquettes. I could just do the same for the croquettes. You like that? We could do the same for the croquettes. It's just mixing and matching now, guys. You can rehash it as many times. It looks expensive, doesn't it?
I think Andrew wanted to say something. Yeah, Andrew wanted to say something, and usually it takes a while, so just get ready. Andrew?
I'm ready.
I'll pour a glass of wine. It might take some time, so just deep breath, have a glass of wine. Go, Andrew.
Okay, I'm ready.
No, great. Perfect. Great. Very good.
I'm ready for any speeches or anything. Oh, I better not. Oh, I nearly burnt that pork. Let's put that down.
Love you.
How are we doing,
and
team?
Andrew, that was hilarious. I think we're doing well. Mel, this is fabulous.
What did Andrew do? I missed it.
Every moment. Oh, Mel, you don't even need to know. Like, we just honestly pummel Andrew. like all of us just absolutely attack the poor man every time. Just
Andrew,
like,
they
thanks
must
for turning
be,
up. How are
they
you?
must be
Like,
jealous of
give
your
them a hard
skills
time.
if they are bullying you like that.
It could be that, Mel, or it could be the reverse.
Thank you, Holly. Sorry, Andrew, that they bully you.
No, that's
so I think crackling pork belly is looking good now. So thanks for the advice.
It seems to be breaking up, guys. Sorry if I'm not responding to your questions, but it seems to be like
you're not
breaking
up. Andrew was breaking up. We're good, Mel.
Andrew was breaking. Okay, Andrew was breaking.